quickly. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking this. Oh, wait, that's not what I said. I said this. And wait. And to see what I'm looking for. Oh, wrong button. Welcome. Okay, now. Yeah. Hmm. That time once again. Yeah. That time once again to reflect on the past and look forward to the future. assuming there is one. So, I guess I should start with a recap of the previous year. Let's see. I continued with the main campaign in Advance Wars 1. And then spent pretty much the entirety of the remainder of the year foolishly pursuing the war room. Yeah. So the previous year had far too much Advance Wars. Of course, I did do a few side series saves of various series at varying quality as well. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, honestly, the previous year could have gone better. Otherwise, yeah. I mean, I guess there was one other Let's Play that I was going to do, but I've pretty much decided that that is not to be released, or not to be finished. I mean, there are various reasons for the decision, but yeah. The Hitman 2 Silent Assassin series is not going to see the light of day. At least, not for a long time. Yeah. Oh, I guess one another thing of note for the previous year. I mean, I started experimenting with the green screen and the camera, and still have quite a few kinks to work out. I mean, can't really see that properly. I mean, not to mention, I kind of look like a ghost, given the limitations. And, I mean, not to mention all the static in the picture. Yeah, but those are some kinks I'll have to work out another time, perhaps. Though the transparency effect is definitely a keeper. So yeah. But of course, I guess there's not, as I'm not, I guess I should probably explain I should probably discuss the aftermath of that frustrating end to the Doctor, or the frustrating end after the Dr. Luigi series. Well, I mean the aftermath of that. I mean, well, obviously, I mean the Dr. Luigi series ending like that. That's self-explanatory. I mean, didn't want to deal with if that Canadian rights company is false claims anymore, so cut that short. There wasn't anything to show off for the online because it was gone, and yeah, there's not much else to say that. But before that, I guess I should probably say two things. First, I mean, it's worth noting that the gamepad, it is mostly fixed now. Yeah, finally got around to picking up one of these replacement batteries. Holds a charge for a reasonable amount of time, though doesn't retain the charge when not in use for too long. Then again, I had probably left it untouched for about a month, so, or was it, or was it half a month? Either way, as long as I remember to charge it, it's fine. So the connector's a bit temperamental. And that's another thing I'll have to look into one of these days. Being a better charging solution. Yeah. I mean, there is more else. So, yeah, I mean, of course, that's not all I have to say about all of that. I mean, the other thing is, I did film an unboxing and installation tape for that battery. More details on that later. Yeah. Well, actually, no, I'll say it now. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm considering, yeah, I'm strongly considering, so, or should I say, have opened already a new channel. It's not quite ready yet, but this new channel, I shall, and I've already given the uh, name. I mean, I've already, or should I say, I mean, I've already given the purpose of being a collections and unboxing channel. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess I should, yeah, I figure it'll probably be something, it'll probably, when not act, be more than, I mean, of course, so unboxings may occasionally be part of, will occasionally be part of the channel. I think it'll probably end up, it'll probably also be a bit of a mix of Scott Stash and B Westlife. So it wouldn't be just a showcase of new items, but old items as well, and not necessarily a limited to just video game related items either. I mean, if I want to show off, say, a box of vintage electric sanders, why not? Yeah. So, of course, as for the future of the main channel, again, if I'm not going through with that that half-finished Hitman 2 series, then what's next instead? Well, I did promise to cover the Silver Falls series, so if I have time to do it, I probably will finally begin with Galaxy Bound Curse on the Game Boy Color, given that that one was one of or out of the ones I've got access to, that's probably the earliest one, with Undertaker's being next in line, given that it was originally meant for it, given that it was originally on the 3DS before being ported to Wii U and possibly Switch. And of course the newest, and of course after that, White Inside Umbra. Admittedly, White Inside might be the one that is the that will probably be the one that will have the longest wait, if at all, given that well, you don't exactly have much elbow room in here for any motion controls that may or may not be required. So I'll just have to see how that works out. Okay, but again, I'll probably do something else after after Undertaker's and the Four Way Inside Umbra. Yeah, but if I am able to have time for more Let's Play series, for further Let's Play series, is but that's the right pluralization. Well, of course, there's of course, Galaxy Bound Curse will be first, then Undertaker's. Although hopefully I don't have to find a way to record the gamepad screen for that. Yeah, I'll sort that all out later. Yeah, a problem for probably many months from now. Again, it would be a blind playthrough of all three. If, or, if I'm able to do it. And of course, for the side series, aims I'll get to do those eventually. I have plenty of ideas for those, so I'll definitely be either those might come down on the pipeline much sooner. At least one of them. Again, got some ideas. Some that were meant to have already been, and some that were already meant to have seen the light of day, but didn't have time. Yeah. But all this talk about whether or not I'll have time warrants an explanation. Which will tie into something else that I said on the penultimate broadcast before the hiatus. Yeah. One which, admittedly, I'm not sure if can truly be said to be over. Because, I mean, a year in broadcast and direct tape are a different matter entirely. Yeah. But yeah, I said that, and I said in the epilogue to Advance Wars that there was another matter I had to attend to. Or something along those lines. What was that matter? Well, I can't. Well, I still am not. Well, I'm not at liberty to say fully, but I guess there are a couple things I could say on the matter. How should I put this? Yeah. Well, I guess I could say that I am now beholden to some new business, of which, again, I cannot say what that new business is. However, I will definitely say that I quite enjoy it, and it's just the sort of change of pace I've been needing, to the point where I wish I could have begun years ago. Yeah. A nice, peaceful task. Yeah. Yeah. It is it's something I've been needing for a long time. The change of pace, and it was a long road getting there, but I finally arrived. But again, I can't say what it is. Not at liberty to say. But the only other thing I will say is that it is something that will never be revealed here, as it is completely unrelated to this channel. and completely unrelated to any other channel I have or will ever have. Again, this new business I'm beholden to, I refuse to say what it is on camera. But I could take this foot again. It's exactly what I need and have been needing for a long time. Yeah. Of course, I guess one of the things they is that a budget has had a bit of a budget increase I now have, so yeah. Of course, this would mean that I'd be finally getting a Nintendo Switch, but the backwards compatible successor could be revealed as soon as half a week from now. Or unveiled, not revealed. It's already been revealed. Sort of. Yeah, and it was already revealed to exist, or confirmed to exist, months ago. Long before the leaks. So, I figure I, or, I probably will wait for the next Nintendo Switch rather than getting the current Nintendo Switch. Simply for the sake of future proofing. Yeah. Of course, in the meantime, there's no reason not to stock up on. Yeah. Off the shelf earlier, but yeah. Well, uh, ah, well, I had previously gone on record saying that I happen to own some software, yeah, for the Nintendo Switch, despite not owning one. Well, I mean, and I've seen no reason not to expand the in the software library. I mean, what's the wrong one? I mean, this one was the last one on the shelf at Walmart. This one, the second to last. So, I mean, best to, and so now would probably, so of course, with many of these tales going on over half a decade, or some of these going on half to a decade or more, it'd probably be more worthwhile to fetch some of the software titles that are in danger of going completely out of print and potentially going up in price. Is to beyond what it's worth. I mean, before it's too late. Better to pay $18 now than $80 later. Of course, not sure or how valuable Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection will be. It's more likely that the Star Wars cartridge will be what goes up in price in the future. Also, still haven't gotten the hang of angles. Oops. This camera. Anyway. So yeah. It'd be unwise to go too crazy, but I do intend to slowly round up some of the cheaper titles that are in danger of going out of print. Or might be in danger of going out of print. I'm pretty sure that Star Wars collection is already out of print in favor of a collection that contains more titles at the cost of having to download the largest two. Yeah. Of course, yeah. That, of course, once ready, it'll that'll be something in tracking down some of these cheaper titles that will probably be something to round out that new channel. But again, it's unwise to go too crazy. That's another reason for mixing in old items that I've had for years as well. Again, that's all assuming that I'll have time to make further broadcasts. As I am much busier for these days. Much busier. Even then, it's worth knowing that the only times I'll really have to broadcast nowadays is occasionally at night. So, as far as live is concerned, unless you're watching from overseas, good luck finding time to watch these late night broadcasts. But of course, that's what the BOD channel and the main channel are for. I mean, making broadcasts available at a time more convenient compared to well, unusual schedule I keep. But anyway, just trying to if there's anything else that needs to be said. Probably not. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. I think that's all. Yeah. Again, a bit of a late broadcast this is. In more ways than one. I should have probably recorded this last night instead. Or aired this last night instead, because, well, I mean, well, I guess the question is anybody watching this? I mean, usually I bring up the broadcast monitor on here. We didn't advertise this broadcast. Well, seems to be someone watching this. So, yeah. I mean, assuming that is not. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, this broadcast has gone on long enough. So, that's all for now. I should probably stop rambling, given that there's not much else to say. Yeah, again. Although I guess I could do some, present a few a few theories the next for the next year. For starters, I suspect that at CES 2025 might be when we see the next Nintendo Switch unveiled. I suspect that Xenoblade Chronicles X is probably not the only Wii U title to return on Switch. That yep, Oshi's Woolly World might also resurface, given that both games are having an anniversary in 2025. and so it'll probably be a couple more, a few years, for a few. Yeah, so it'll probably be a support, at least so probably continue to be first-party support for the Nintendo Switch into 2027, and third-party support into 2030. And again, it'll probably work like Game Boy Color or the Xbox. Again, there's not much else to say. I mean, other than, well, yeah. Other than, oh, right, I guess there is one other thing. I mean, I pretty much guarantee that GameCube Online will not happen in 2025, as it doesn't make enough sense to do that. I mean, if you think about it, first, there's two issues. First of all, there's quite a few things missing from regular Game Boy. Therefore, making it kind of pointless to add. Therefore, not making it entirely worthwhile. Yeah, not making it entirely worthwhile to add a new system just yet. Second, I could be mistaken, but I think N64 was added on its anniversary. So therefore, would it not make more sense to add GameCube and possibly Wii as well on their respective anniversary in 2026? Yeah, it'll be a little longer, yes, but it is 2026 that I expect GameCube and possibly Wii as well to show up. Although then again, I guess we can't entirely rule out a third-party system or two. I mean, Sega Game Gear, Sega Master System, TurboGrafx 16. All those could happen, although I'm not so sure about MSX. I mean, but either way, that's enough. Yeah. Wrong one. Yeah, trying to remember